Hey guys, what's going on? Savage Dan here, and today we got another episode of Weaponology. And today I thought I would do the Scar H. This has always been a really good engineer weapon for me personally. I just like how the rate of fire it's slow, but it has enough damage that the fire rate doesn't really affect how good it is. You'll see I got in a couple close range battles in this game, so it can still hold its own at close range even though the rate of fire is only 600. It's not a lot, but like I said, the damage is there that you can still effectively take someone down at close range. And the rate of fire, with it being a little bit on the slower side, means accuracy at farther range will be higher because it's easier to burst a gun. And really, with this gun, you can do little one taps and be perfectly fine without actually putting it on single shot. Just because the rate of fire is that slow, you can just go pop, 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 pop really quick, and it gives you amazing accuracy at pretty long range. And a lot of people, I don't see a lot of people using this gun, mostly because of the rate of fire. A lot of people in Battlefield are afraid of slow rate of fire weapons because you know anyone that knows Battlefield, the higher the rate of fire, the better you are, the better chance you have of winning a close range battle because you'll get more bullets into him before he can get more bullets into you if you have a faster shooting gun. But as you can see, that doesn't really matter if the people can't aim their guns. So if you can't aim with that gun, I wouldn't use that gun anyway. Like, people just assume that once you use a high rate of fire weapon, you're guaranteed to win the close range battles, but you have to be able to hit someone. And playing competitively, that's all you use is the high rate of fire guns, like the M16, the M416, the AEK. But what I realized is that a lot of them aren't good at close range. They're mostly better at farther range. So if I can get up close to them, most of the time I'll win the battle. So it doesn't really matter just having a high fire rate weapon. I'm going to tell you guys this from, a tip. It doesn't really matter. As long as you can hit more bullets than the other guy can, you're golden. It has nothing to do with rate of fire. Rate of fire helps, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to guarantee you a win on, a win at all. It's not going to guarantee you at all. So I like to have more accurate guns in my arsenal, which is why I used to use M16, because everyone knows M16 was the highest accuracy gun in Battlefield. It still kind of is that high accuracy weapon, but they tone it down a little bit, and the M416 is the new M16 of old Battlefield. It's just as accurate as the M16 used to be, and it does just as much damage. So they took one away and created another monster. So that's all you see in competitive now is the M416, or people are still using the M16 even though it's not as good as it used to be, just because they're used to how the rate of fire and stuff. So just it's Battlefield being Battlefield. But like I said, rate of fire doesn't really affect close range battles all the time. And yeah, I don't like to use high rate of fire guns all the time. But this is one of the guns I'll go to as an engineer. This or the M4A1 or the G36C. Those are my three favorite engineer guns in Battlefield, just because they're accurate and they do quite a lot of damage. The 74U is up there, but I don't really like it that much, to be honest. I don't like the rate of not the rate of fire. Like, I like to use iron sights on my guns a lot of the time, and I don't like the iron sights on this either. But I just threw a red dot sight on there. It's perfectly fine for me. And the best setup to use on this gun is probably heavy barrel and any type of laser sight without a grip. For any Battlefield player that plays a lot, they'll know that the foregrip does absolutely nothing for you anymore. It should. I don't know what Dice's logic is on this. It increases spread, or like horizontal spread at range, and it's just your accuracy decreases at range when you use it. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And let me give you another pro tip. Don't stand under rubble. I killed like 3 people in this game by shooting an RPG at that wall and killing people underneath of it. So don't stand underneath of that. Just a little tip. I don't understand why they kept doing it. I killed the same guy like twice doing it, so I don't understand why he didn't learn. but just don't do that. But the Scar H, great weapon. It shoots a 7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO. So that's why it packs that big punch that it does. A lot of the other guns just shoot a 5.56 or a smaller caliber because, you know, it's supposed to be a small, versatile weapon, where the Scar H has that huge bullet. So, you know, it packs a punch and it's good at what it does. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some COD.